In the midst of my journey, I asked myself these important questions. One of them are, will anyone see your sacrifice? And the answer is, it's not important for people to see my sacrifice. My sacrifice is between me and the God of my understanding. Because I truly only know one person or entity that is worthy of that sacrifice. People sometimes don't understand what a man like myself goes through, knowing that not only is he good at breaking the law or doing illegal things, but he's very capable of doing it, but doesn't. And that takes a level of restraint that I would be a fool to expect people to understand or see. Because the average person, if we should put it in perspective, would never turn down monetary or financial goals for morals or integrity or fortitude. They just wouldn't. Because they, in their minds, believe that there is no loyalty, fortitude, integrity without monetary or financial goals. But I warn people. But I warn people who might be in the space that I'm in right now, that when you acquire a level of attention, not only do your mistakes become public, but it is impossible for your mistakes to be private. So if I was to be locked up for selling drugs or for being a street dude still or any of these things, not only would I be called a fool, but everything I have said about the deliverance, keyword, about the deliverance of God in my life would not just be questioned, it would be up for debate. How can someone say that they are delivered or that they have gotten over something and still be held? And that is the burden of being the person who I am. Christmas is coming, and even though I don't celebrate these holidays or mundane quotations for the government to make money, which that's all that they really are. It's in the last quarter. The government needs to make money, and it is set up holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, to predicate people to spend money. Even though I might not celebrate these things, the level of enthusiasm or participation is still present. I still have the same pressures other people might have. And it would be easy for me to say, hey, I know such and such need such and such. I can give them such and such, make this amount of money. It'll happen in 20 minutes and I'll be able to do whatever. But the risk of me doing that and the consequence of me being caught in doing that tells me you will be a fool to risk that. I have no hatred towards women. I actually commend them because right now they rule the world. They had the best jobs, the best opportunities, and it's about time because for a really long time, women have had to suffer and be on the back burner of men's accomplishments. But to every man I speak to who might hear my voice or my message, I want them to understand that I do not come from a place of arrogance, or I do not come from a place of acceptance or a place that's beneficial to me. It is very uncomfortable to turn down money because you are trying to do the right thing. Very, very uncomfortable. I don't want anyone to get that fact confused. Very, extremely uncomfortable. But I still say to those men that I can recall a time where I had a cycle. I'm going to say it again, and I'm talking in this manner for a reason. I had a cycle of activity where I would go to jail, get out of jail, lose everything, have to gain everything over again just to go back to jail. To do the same thing over and over and over again. Now, we don't have to be geniuses to know what the definition of insanity is. It's to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And I say these things because there is someone, like always, and even though it's not publicly, or even though it's not on the internet, there's always someone that I reach that say, yo, Capo, look, I've never had no one put it to me that way. You speak doom to people who have nothing. So what about speaking light? I'll give you some light. Apple was created in the garage of his parents' house. He was too old to be there. People were calling his parents stupid for believing in him. And Apple started from 3 friends in his parents' garage. And we all know how much Apple is worth today. You know, because you got a phone that costs the same amount as a car right now. Tesla from Elon Musk was not invented by accident. Tesla was actually a scientist who basically is responsible for every single piece of electronics that you have. He created multiple streams of electricity. That's why Elon Musk named his cars Tesla. Elon Musk isn't a family member, doesn't have the name Tesla or nothing. Look it up. Steve Jobs was the laughing stock of his whole entire community. But he is single-handedly responsible for everything we do on the internet right now. All of these things came from people who decided to take the long road, not the short one. And it was 1,000 people who was telling this person, or these people, that they were stupid, who did not believe in them, who didn't believe in their vision, all their dreams. And what I am saying, that the man that I will become legally, I'll say that again. The man that I will become legally outweighs any amount of monetary or financial gain I can possibly derive illegally. Would it be hard? Yes. Would I have temptation? Yes. Will people call me stupid? Yes. Will people not see my vision? Yes. Will people not believe in me? Yes. Will people leave my corner? Yes. Will relationships, friendships, all kinds of ships, would they abandon me? Yes. But I leave you with this thought. How many people do you think that Elon Musk got a phone call from after he became Elon Musk? Do you think his phone stopped ringing? Do you think people stopped asking him for stuff? See, success is the best revenge you can have on anything in life. Anybody who has ever left you, anybody who has ever forgotten about you, you don't have to pay them back or get back at them. All you have to do is be successful. And successful will be your revenge. It's your boy Decopbo, like always. Decopbo 2.5.